Welcome back to Soda City Live. If there's anyone that knows a thing or two about being a team player, it's the spouses of coaches. And these women are coming together to support and encourage ladies with similar stories through their Coaches Wives Night, Wives Now. I don't know, it's like a tongue twister. Wives Night Out event. There we go. Joining me today with Coaches Wives Night Out is founder and chair Erica Harden and co-chair Jennifer Giuliano.
Yes.
I want to make sure I'm saying it correctly. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Such a pleasure. So I want us to kind of talk about what this is and how this idea came about and what it is you ladies do. So we'll start with the founder.
That's me. So
Okay.
my name is Erica Harden. My husband is the head football coach at River Bluff, and we moved here. He's now going into his 7th season, and we moved here from my hometown back at the beach. And so when we moved here, I didn't know anyone, and I was coming somewhere where my family was not here. I mean, I really did not have anyone. And so I had this feeling of, you know, I need to build my community here. I'm a community person.
Right.
I like to be around people. And Jennifer was already here at River Bluff, and so she was one that had reached out to me earlier and like welcoming me to the community and everything. And so I kind of pitched this idea. I'm like, you know, what about trying to get wives from our area? And that's just kind of how it started, like just branching out to like the local schools in our area and seeing if wives wanted to just get together for a night of like, you know, talking about encouraging stories, have speakers come in, serve dinner, have raffle prizes. And so 7 years ago was our first one, and each year the event and the community has grown so much, and we've met so many amazing women behind the coach.
I love that, and I've seen so many pictures. I'm like, yeah, this has grown.
Yes.
You'll be surprised how many wives of coaches are out there and needing this type of support. And the fact that you came in and you already had Jennifer, who was already existing. So Jennifer, I want to come and talk to you a little bit. So for you, you obviously knew, like, okay, let me come and let me give you the ropes here. So what was the experience for you being a wife of a coach?
Yeah, so being a coach's wife actually came later in our marriage, so that was a big transition. It was 10 years into our marriage. I did not knowingly get into this life. So I needed to, yes. But I needed that community, and it was so lonely because I knew the transitions are hard when you're just newly married and you have young children and you're trying to get in this community of like knowing what to do and how to support your husband and your family at home and how that all kind of works. And so when Erica called me, and I was like, yes, absolutely, I am on board. We need to do this.
This is so great. And see, those are the pictures right there I was talking about. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was last year's event at downtown Columbia.
All right, so let's get to the details. How do we get to be a part of this club?
Yes.
This looks like a fun club. It went from being lonely to now it's like we wear pink on Wednesday.
Right, exactly. Oh yeah, there's our three. So basically the biggest thing is we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram under Coaches Wives SC or CWNO SC. It originally started out as being like a, you know, girls' night out GNO, so that's where CWNO came from. And then now it's sort of turned into like luncheons, and this year we're actually doing our first ever conference style, to where we're going to start with our luncheon and then proceed to breakout sessions, to where we have other coaches' wives who are leading 3 different breakout sessions of categories that really mean a lot to coaches' wives. We've got community is one of our rooms, identity, because we think it's so important to have your identity outside of just being a coach's wife. You need to be yourself. And mobility,
moving,
you're just, you know,
transition. So
and then we'll be followed after the 3 breakout sessions. Then we'll go into the main keynote speaker, which is Tia Barlow. From her husband is at South Carolina State, and we've met her last year through our events, and so she's wonderful. But our event is actually happening on August 5th, and it's in Lexington. We're hosting it at River Bluff just for the space and the, and the building. But tickets are on sale now, and they actually close on July 17th.
Oh wow!
So next Monday.
Yep.
Next Monday. So you can find that all on our pages, our Instagram, Facebook. So
because we want one event but to carry through the whole year and to build these communities and relationships that will carry us through the seasons that are really hard.
You know, absolutely, because it's almost football season for those that are the football wives. It's like every wife has their season, and football season is coming up, and they're actually gearing up now to the summer practices and everything. But we do have the details there on your screen, and we'll make sure to have those details on our website, SodaCityLive.com. But I cannot wrap up without asking you guys, what is your goal for this group for the future? Like, what are you wanting at the end?
It's just, you know, to build someone that you can come to and like Jennifer has been that sounding board for me. I have 3 little girls, and you know, like she said, the coach's wife life can be lonely, and it can get, you know, because your husband is gone a lot. They're pouring into other kids, which we love and we support, and that's their passion. And so a lot of times, you know, we're kind of behind the scenes, and it's just nice to have someone that understands the life that you go through, because until you're in it, you know, it's hard to understand. And so just to have ladies that you can reach out to that have been in your shoes, that have moved multiple times, that have the young kids, or that are they're empty nesters, and now what do they do? You know, so just to be able to have those connections, those relationships, and just to be a place where, you know, coaches' wives can just come and feel the love surrounding them.
Yeah, feeling encouraged when they leave. That's what we wanted them to leave, with just a full heart.
Yes.
And ready to go.
I love it. Well, we're going to wrap things up here, and we'll have all these details again on our website, SodaCityLive.com. I actually see this going national. Like, once someone else moves, they start a new chapter, and it just kind of spreads like that. So I love it. Ladies, keep it going.
Yes, thank you.
You're more than welcome. We'll have more Soda City Live coming up after this.
Awesome.